How are you?
Hello, Vivian.
You're welcome. Thank you for agreeing to be in my channel. Hi guys, he's Bright. I'm Vivian.
I hope I'm able to bright as the sun.
You will. You will be. So, welcome to Agree to speak to me about the Chevening Scholarship. And what is Chevening? I just want everyone to get to know the background.
Oh,
yeah, of Chevening, so that the new people who don't know about the program can know about it.
Oh, so basically Chevening is just a scholarship that is being granted by the UK government for individuals who are considered to be leaders to study in the United Kingdom and go back to their countries to develop their countries or to help in the process of developing their countries. Yeah, so it's the UK government's commitment to countries, specific countries. I don't think it's all countries.
Okay, that's lovely. So has it been a good journey for you?
For me, yeah, I think if you ask me to rate Chevening, my journey, I'll give it 9.9 over 10.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the 0.001 maybe it will be due to personal issues.
Okay.
But beyond that, I think the journey has been so smooth, has been perfect, has been okay, and I really appreciate and enjoyed it.
Okay.
I wish I can start the cycle again.
Okay, so if someone is applying for the Chevening Scholarship, how do they get it? Do you go to the embassy, or how do you get it, and what makes you stand out in the Chevening Scholarship application?
Oh, so after that, then you need to do your application. So if you submit your application and you're lucky, whatever way you go, say it ends well, you get selected.
Okay.
Then you become
Let's say we are lucky. Let's say we are lucky because
if
you are lucky. That's why you're here.
Well, if you're lucky, it also depends on your documentation. So once you get that, then you come to the United Kingdom to study the program of your choice at the University of your choice.
Any university.
Yeah, any university.
Okay.
Then we call you a Chevening Scholar.
Just like you.
Yeah.
So
to apply for the Chevening Scholarship, you first need to read about the scholarship and know the details, the aims and objectives of the scholarship. So once you know the aims or the objectives of the scholarship, then you also know how to do your application, which is basically online. So once you get to know the portal, you know when the application opens, you start to apply. And I think that is it. It's as simple as that. It's also as complex as it. Yeah. So if you apply for the Chevening Scholarship, basically you need your essays. And those are the most important thing, the 4 essays you have to write. And obviously, just like any academic application, you need a transcript. And you need a recommendation, which obviously you have to rely on your network. And that is very important. So I think basically that is so, and you also need to get a profile of your job. That's what you have been doing so far, and be able to put everything together and be able to submit. Yeah.
So did you say proof of the job or for this experience?
Yeah, your job. Like you should be able to put everything together on paper.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't ask for a CV or a resume, but what you do is that you submit a profile which indicates you submit your job, the kind of jobs you have done, the experience, and what you have done under the respective portfolios you hold. So basically, it's another form of CV, but they don't ask you to submit the usual CV people submit during job applications.
Okay. Interviews. What's like the application process after you've submitted those documentations?
So after you submit your application, I think they review your application and they invited some people for interview. So you may not get to an interview stage if your application is not competitive. So if you get to be invited for the interview, that's when you get to elaborate on some of the things you submitted in your essay, and that's when they also get to know you. And basically, when you're invited for interview, it's for you to justify whether you should be included or not.
Okay. Wow. It's
really
different with everyone, eh?
Yeah, it may be slightly different, but I think interviews are really one. That's really one. So once you get to your interview and you you sell through, then you get your award later. That's when you become a Chevening Scholar. Once you accept it, and you're able to move to the United Kingdom to study. Yeah.
People apply. So how do I stand out?
So just like any other application, you need people to review your application, maybe your essays, and which is very important. If you have a friend, if you have a family, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your father, your mother, let them review applications for you. Maybe grammatical errors or systematic, maybe conclusions that are not based on the premises. They will help you restructure them to make it nice. That is very important. And then the second thing is, maybe you don't have someone to review essays. Watch YouTube videos, watch YouTube videos, read, and read. I think if you are able to do these two things, you should be able to survive through. And mind you, when you're writing your essays, it should be evidence-based. Like, don't just put, I will advance and maybe I've done this. Put the evidence there. This is what you have done, but it should be in somewhere in a concise way. Once you put out the evidence there, anybody reading it will be able to know that, of course, what you are saying has some credit, and they'll be able to, the person will be able to accept that. The Chevening interview is only one, but that's for Ghana. I may not be too specific with other countries.
So you talked about having an interview.
Yeah.
So what are some of the questions that they ask in an interview? Do they ask you questions like out of this world, or?
I think Chevening interview is one of the interviews that people know the question they are going to be asked. You know the questions they are going to be asked is based on the essays you have submitted, which are on the leadership, the network, why do you want to study in the UK? Those are the questions they are going to ask. But I think what will separate you from others is actually your preparedness to answer those questions, to elaborate on them, and follow-up questions that may rise, or maybe random questions. Because everyone knows they are going to be asked questions in leadership, network, career, blah, 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 blah. But the random, what I would call the random questions or the follow-up questions, that's what should separate you from others, which are usually based on what you have submitted. Because if you have not submitted that you are A, nobody will come and ask you a question, why are you A? But if you submit that you are A, then I can ask you, why are you A? Or how do you become A? Or what does A mean in your CV or something? So it's based on what you have submitted. What work out, and which most people or my friends have also said that to work out for them is the style approach. So if you are communicating an information, an essay, you should be able to tell us, why are you doing that in the first place? When you did what you said you have done, what was the result? If you give us the result, what have you learned from the result? Or what is the implication of the result? So once you're able to, or what are the lessons you have drawn from it? Or what are you going to do differently if you get the same challenge? So once you're able to communicate in that manner and very concise, people will be able to understand you. And when someone understands you, the person can rate what you have done, and probably you may qualify for an interview.
And the Chevening Scholarship is given, is it like, do you get funded everything, or maybe only tuition, or maybe I don't know?
So the scholarship is considered a fully funded scholarship. So they get to pay your flight to and fro from your country, and you get your stipend every month, and they pay your tuition fee. As to whatever you use your stipend for, it's up to you.
So what other benefits are there for someone like who wishes to join Chevening? Like after Chevening, what other benefits do you have? Like the insider, give us the insider tip. What other benefits does someone have? Like maybe, I don't know.
So for now, for purpose of clarity, I'm still a student. I'll be graduating soon, but I consider myself a student. So I can only speak to the things that I know as a student that you benefit. For alumni, I know, or we have been oriented on some potential benefits, but of course I've not experienced it yet.
But as a student,
but I know of the alumni fund that supports alumni when they complete, when they want to organize a project and those kind of stuff. But I don't really know.
Getting the Chevening Scholarship hard?
Very hard, but you need to be prepared. the journey is always for the prepared mind. And remember, an opportunity is prepared mind. That means if you have a prepared mind and you meet an opportunity, then we say you have a lack.
Okay.
So lack is equal to opportunity plus prepared mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course it's very tough, very difficult. But once you are prepared and you meet the opportunity to talk about it, you'll be able to say it through.
So, and how does studying in the UK differ from other experiences? Why did you choose Chevening? Why should someone choose Chevening for their study destination?
Okay, so if someone want to choose Chevening to study in the UK, I would say there are three reasons that resonates well with me. First, you get the multicultural experience, people coming from other part of the world, Asia, America, even in the United Kingdom, Europe, and even your fellow Africans. That will give you a different perspective compared to studying in your country. So I think that is very important. And then the second thing is academics. Well, academic is, even though people may argue and forth and back, but academics is everywhere, it's almost the same. But what matters here is you sink into the critical thinking of the UK system, which also gives you another perspective. And of course, once you are exposed to multicultural interaction, you get friends from other parts of the country, and you get to leverage the Chevening network. Very important in your career journey, which I feel that is very, very crucial.
What's your final advice to anyone hoping to apply?
If you want to apply, I think you should read and watch YouTube videos. And when you leverage those platforms, try to also leverage maybe LinkedIn or other social media network to reach out with people who have been on the Chevening Scholarship before. Most of the times, if you reach out to people, even people you have never met before, maybe from different countries, they will be willing to help you through. Especially for review of essay, things like that, they'll be willing to help you. So if you reach out and the person is ready, the person will be able to help you out. And remember, it's your responsibility to have a good essay and to submit a good essay. The person is just coming to review your essay, just to help you, guide you, or to reshape your essay to make it meaningful to suit the scholarship application. So listen to advice, watch YouTube videos, and read.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Also, when you're applying for Chevening Scholarship, it's, as far as you are planning to win, you should also be planning to lose. You may sell to, which is the ideal, or that's what you are hope for. But on the other side, you may not get it. But what matters is persistence. Some people apply for once, they were lucky, they got it. Others applied 5 and even 7 times. So if that is what you want, persist.